in too many playoff games. So, I mean, just knowing I'm going to have friends there, family there, that's going to be an exciting time.
Did you watch like the 17 playoff game? Do you remember like that run at all?
Oh, no, I wasn't even here for that. I was back in college. So, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we got something now. That's all that matters.
You were on the run last year with the Rams. How much of that experience can you kind of relay to the guys in the locker room, since a lot of them haven't played in playoff games?
Right. I mean, that's all I can try to do. Just show them basically how the playoffs are. You know, it's a whole different season. So right now we just gonna focus. I mean, that's the biggest thing is we know when we come to the playoffs, it's a lot of focus. And then Doug already preached the physical part of it. So, I mean, as just the young guys, I tell them all the time, like we had the regular season, but now it's the postseason. And it's postseason, it's win or go home. So as much as we love to talk about, think of it as one game, we really need to think of that next game because that's going to motivate us to beat this team. So, I mean, it's do or die. It's win or go home.
Do you bring the ring in this week and be like, y'all go get one of these?
I mean, nah, I wouldn't do that. I mean, we got coaches that got Super Bowl rings too, but I mean, nah, I think the motivation is just, we want to win here. They don't want to see an LA ring. I want to see a Jags ring, and they want to see a Jags ring, and I want to see it for the first time. So, I mean, sorry about that. That's the only motivation, really.
Darious, for you, has it set in that you guys have won the division crown this year, or are you just so tunnel vision onto the next?
I mean, that's what's so crazy is first year, we just all came together. We had that little stretch where, it was kind of up and down, but, man, we just gelled together. We matured as a team. AFC South champs. It's crazy.
How comfortable do you feel now on the outside? I know it's been a couple of games now. For you, I see the smile. How has it been for you?
I mean, that's my position. So, I mean, obviously, that's where I make my plays at. I just love just the feeling of being out on the island, just the feeling of competing. I know nickel is a little different, in the box tackling and stuff like that, but I'm in my position now.
On the outside, how have you seen Trey seize that opportunity at nickel, but also how have you seen Tyson grow over the last few weeks?
Right. I mean, that's what I was, Trey is a hell of a nickel. I mean, he's a dual corner at the same time, but I mean, just the way he moves, he's a physical dude. I mean, he's a really good nickel. And then Tyson, just to see him grow, I mean, he's a student of the game. He just wants to continue to be a student of the game too. So that's really cool to see. It's just really fun. Anything I can do to help them and the secondary guys, I'll do.
You're watching the Chargers game on Sunday. I know there were plenty of people watching who played, who didn't play, perhaps. Are you eyeing up, the fact that Mike Williams might be a little nicked up in this game? Are you watching Keenan Allen? Who are you watching specifically?
Right, so I didn't really pay attention I was just watching the game, but not necessarily who was playing and who wasn't. But, I mean, I'm sure them guys are going to get healthy as healthy as they can and be ready to go because, I mean, it's the playoffs. We're all 14 teams are chasing one thing. So, I mean, I'd assume that those guys are going to get healthy and try to make a run.
Now, you were in the nickel at week 3 when you guys played the last time. So, obviously a bit of a different assignment this week. What are you most excited for?
I mean, I'm just ready to cover them guys on the outside, man. They got a really good receiver core. I mean, obviously, Keenan Allen's been doing his thing since he's been in the league. Mike Williams balling. I mean, all those guys are just real good guys. They got a real good quarterback, so I'm just excited to match up with them.
You guys have been in a must-win scenario for about a month and a half now. But how different is the focus needed when it's actually playoff time?
Right. I mean, everybody knows it's playoff time. So for the teams who've been in the playoffs before, and for the young guys now, I just try to tell them it's a different ball game. So, I mean, nobody's out there playing, messing around. It might be regular season. You might be having fun with some of the guys on their teams, but nah, it's playoff team now. We got 3 games to go to get to the chip, and then we got that next one to win. So, I mean, focus is at extremely high. So that's all we're worried about.
I know Jamal kind of asked you this already, but for you, of any guy in this locker room, I guess Shaq as well, for you guys to walk out and see 70,000 in that stadium, what did that mean as a kid from Jacksonville?
I mean, that was cool, man. I mean, that's the first time I didn't seen it since I've been here. So, out of all the games that I went to, just to see all them fans out there, and then you could just feel the environment, the intensity. I mean, when we were up, it was rocking. When they made a play, a splash every now and again, it was quiet. So, I mean, we need that energy. That's real good energy.